Hey 49ers faithful, we're back with an exclusive video bringing you the latest updates on our beloved San Francisco 49ers. Before we jump in, make sure to subscribe to 49ers Zone and hit that like button. This way, you'll never miss any breaking news or exciting updates about the Niners. The NFL world is buzzing with whispers that could shake the foundations of the league, as rumors surface suggesting that Jaylen Waddle, the explosive wide receiver who dazzled fans in Miami, might be packing his bags and heading to the San Francisco 49ers. Sources close to the matter hint that negotiations have been quietly progressing behind closed doors, with both sides eager but cautious, carefully balancing contracts, cap space, and team dynamics. Waddle, whose career skyrocketed after a stellar run at Alabama and a high-profile selection in the NFL draft, has been a centerpiece of the Dolphins' offense, blending speed, agility, and an uncanny ability to make defenders look lost on the field. The speculation alone has ignited fervent debates on sports networks, forums, and social media, with analysts dissecting every possible angle, from the impact on the Dolphins' passing game to how the 49ers might reshape their offensive schemes. Fans of both teams are holding their breath, imagining scenarios where Waddle's shift could redefine rivalries, touchdown strategies, and draft priorities. If this move goes through, it might not only mark a personal milestone for Waddle, but also signal a strategic pivot in the NFL's ever-evolving landscape, leaving everyone questioning the next domino to fall in the league's power plays. The potential acquisition of Waddle by the 49ers isn't just a roster upgrade. It's being whispered that it could represent a cultural transformation for the team, injecting youth, energy, and a deep threat downfield that could revitalize the offense in ways analysts are struggling to quantify. The 49ers have historically been known for a balanced, disciplined approach, blending a strong running game with precise passing schemes. But Waddle's arrival could tilt that balance, offering a speed element that defenses would have to respect on every snap. Rumors indicate that the coaching staff is intrigued not only by Waddle's athleticism, but also by his work ethic, charisma, and ability to absorb complex playbooks quickly. Social media speculation has reached fever pitch, with fans creating mock highlight reels, imagining Waddle lining up opposite elite receivers, stretching defenses, and forming a dynamic that could become legendary if chemistry clicks. The financial dimensions are equally fascinating, with insiders suggesting the contract discussions involve clever structuring to appease salary cap concerns while still signaling Waddle's value as a marquee player. The speculation also hints at potential ripple effects for the Dolphins, who might have to consider compensatory drafts or trades, creating a multi-layered chess game that has everyone on edge about the NFL's next big shakeup. Whispers surrounding Waddle's future have prompted analysts to dig deep into his statistical profile, highlighting how his metrics might translate into the 49ers system. Observers point to his ability to accelerate in tight windows, evade coverage, and make contested catches under pressure, noting that these skills could open the field for the 49ers quarterback in ways not previously available. Rumors also suggest that discussions around his integration involve not only on-field schemes, but also community and brand considerations, as Waddle has a strong media presence and fan base, making him a potential ambassador for team culture off the field. Fans on online platforms have exploded with speculation about jersey sales, merchandise strategies, and the hype around a Waddle-era 49ers offense, with some even debating whether his presence could inspire a playoff surge or spark rivalries anew. Sports podcasts are reportedly filled with theories about how the Dolphins might respond, whether through draft maneuvers, internal talent elevation, or potential trades for complementary pieces. The intrigue has reached a point where every minor report or cryptic social media post from either team is dissected for hidden meaning, creating an almost detective-like hunt for confirmation that Waddle's rumored move might be more than just speculation and could indeed reshape the NFL's narrative for the coming seasons. The rumored move has also unleashed conversations about legacy and timing, as Waddle is still in the early prime of his career, and any shift could dramatically influence his trajectory and future accolades. Analysts speculate about how the change of scenery might impact his statistics, records, and overall perception among the league's elite receivers. Some insiders hint that Waddle is motivated by challenges, competitiveness, and a desire to be part of a historically significant franchise that could offer both a new offensive scheme and heightened visibility. The Dolphins' front office is reportedly contemplating the implications of potentially losing a star player, from recalibrating team chemistry to addressing fan reactions, while the 49ers are quietly planning how to integrate his explosive skill set into a system that has produced standout wide receivers in the past. The rumor mill also touches on personal factors, such as lifestyle, coaching relationships, and city appeal, which could all influence the final decision, adding layers of narrative intrigue that have fans speculating about everything from locker room dynamics to media attention in the Bay Area. In short, Waddle's potential leap could become one of the most talked-about storylines of the season, blending sport, strategy, and spectacle in a way that keeps everyone on the edge of their seats, waiting for any shred of confirmation that the whispers might finally materialize into reality. Every facet of this speculation is being magnified by the broader context of the NFL's competitive balance, salary caps, and the constant race for top-tier talent, with Waddle's name now surfacing in discussions that once seemed hypothetical or far-fetched. The narrative is that this isn't just a single-player story, but a catalyst that could influence draft strategies, positional battles, and even coaching philosophies across multiple teams. Rumors suggest that the Dolphins could leverage Waddle's departure to acquire promising young talent or draft picks, potentially reshaping their roster in unexpected ways, while the 49ers could use his arrival to exploit defensive weaknesses across the league. Fans and analysts are poring over advanced metrics, imagining how Waddle's speed, agility, and field vision might unlock new passing lanes and create mismatches that could redefine the 49ers' offensive identity. Even casual observers are becoming engaged, drawn in by the tantalizing prospect of a marquee signing that could alter the balance of power. Social media chatter is saturated with excitement, speculation, and sometimes playful exaggeration, creating a buzz that is almost palpable, with every rumor, leak, or cryptic quote dissected as if it were a major news flash. This swirling storm of speculation paints a vivid picture of a potential seismic shift in the NFL landscape, one that could resonate far beyond the confines of a single franchise or season, keeping fans, analysts, and commentators in a state of eager anticipation. The intrigue surrounding Jaylen Waddle's potential move to San Francisco has also sparked speculation about the psychological dynamics at play, from player mindset to team morale. Rumors indicate that Waddle is highly motivated to join an environment that challenges him, while the 49ers' locker room might benefit from an infusion of speed and energy that disrupts conventional defensive expectations. Analysts and fans alike are imagining the ripple effects across training camps, game plans, and even pre-game strategies, suggesting that every snap, route, and decision could carry added significance as both teams adjust to the shifting landscape. Behind the scenes, whispers about contract negotiations, performance incentives, and bonus structures add further layers of intrigue, hinting at careful financial choreography designed to balance risk, reward, and long-term strategic goals. The narrative extends beyond football, touching on media appearances, fan engagement, and brand alignment, suggesting that Waddle's rumored transfer could have commercial implications as powerful as its on-field potential. As speculation intensifies, the lines between rumor and reality blur, with analysts, insiders, and commentators all trying to parse every signal, gesture, or comment as evidence that the move could be imminent. Ultimately, the story of Waddle's potential jump to the 49ers is becoming a multi-dimensional saga, blending athletic prowess, strategic maneuvering, and narrative tension in a way that grips the imagination of anyone invested in the NFL's unfolding drama. As the whispers continue to swirl, insiders speculate that Jaylen Waddle's potential shift to the 49ers could catalyze a dramatic shift in how teams approach wide receiver talent, redefining the market for explosive players who combine speed, route precision, and adaptability. Analysts are suggesting that Waddle's rumored move is more than a single roster change. It might spark a league-wide ripple, prompting teams to reassess how they structure contracts, develop young receivers, and even balance offensive schemes. The 49ers' potential acquisition is being painted as a strategic masterstroke in some corners, a calculated gamble that could pay off in high-stakes games while simultaneously challenging the Dolphins to reinvent themselves around other offensive assets. Rumors hint that Waddle's integration could lead to new formations, quicker reads for the quarterback, and a broader array of deep threat plays, fundamentally altering how the team attacks opposing defenses. Fan forums and social media threads are filled with speculation about chemistry, with current 49ers stars, hypothetical highlight reel catches, and touchdown combinations that could become iconic if Waddle's rumored transfer materializes. Even casual observers are captivated, imagining a team transformed by a single player's potential arrival, as analysts weigh the statistical impact, positional matchups, and possible playoff implications in meticulous, detail-oriented speculation that fuels endless debate. But before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to 49ers Zone and hit the like button on this video. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the San Francisco 49ers. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. Some rumors suggest that Waddle's potential move has also sparked behind-the-scenes discussions regarding mentorship and leadership, with sources indicating that the 49ers might see him as a bridge between established veterans and emerging talent. Analysts point out that his college experience at Alabama, combined with a high draft pedigree and professional development in Miami, could make him an ideal figure to influence locker room culture and on-field collaboration. Speculation abounds about how Waddle's presence could impact training camp dynamics, with whispers about competitive drills, route tree expansions, and adjustments to timing-based plays designed to maximize his speed and separation. Fans have taken to social media imagining scenarios where Waddle transforms the 49ers' vertical passing game into a more explosive, unpredictable force that defenses struggle to contain. Insider chatter hints at potential ripple effects on the Dolphins roster, with emerging wide receivers possibly stepping up to fill the void, creating an internal shuffle of opportunities, playing time, and team identity. This speculative landscape creates a complex narrative where each move, gesture, and rumor feeds into a story bigger than football statistics alone. A story where player decisions, team strategy, and fan imagination intertwine to shape expectations for the next phase of the NFL. The financial dimension of Waddle's rumored move is another hotbed of speculation, with insiders suggesting that contract structuring could be an intricate puzzle involving incentives, performance bonuses, and creative cap management to satisfy both player and team priorities. Rumors hint that negotiations have been delicate, with each side exploring ways to balance immediate impact with long-term sustainability, potentially setting precedents for how star wide receivers negotiate in the future. Analysts are debating how Waddle's contract, if the transfer occurs, might affect the 49ers' flexibility for future acquisitions, draft strategies, and positional investments. Speculation also points to potential marketing opportunities, fan engagement, and media visibility that could accompany the rumored signing, turning a roster move into a multi-dimensional event that combines sport, business, and entertainment. Discussions extend to merchandise sales, ticket dynamics, and regional media coverage, with whispers suggesting that even subtle hints of confirmation are enough to drive attention, excitement, and anticipation. Fans are theorizing endlessly about how Waddle might redefine offensive tempo, stretch defenses vertically, and collaborate with current stars to create highlight-worthy sequences that energize both stadiums and broadcasts. The narrative is rich, multifaceted, and highly speculative, painting a picture of a possible league-altering move that goes far beyond the field. Some whispers indicate that Waddle's potential transfer could have psychological and strategic implications for opposing teams, forcing defensive coordinators to rethink schemes, coverage priorities, and personnel matchups. Analysts suggest that a player of Waddle's speed, route precision, and agility could alter how opponents approach third-down conversions, red zone formations, and even pre-snap alignments, creating a domino effect that reshapes game planning across multiple franchises. Speculation also touches on how his presence could influence the 49ers' internal culture, from quarterback confidence to wide receiver rotations, as well as mentoring young talent who might learn from his work ethic, discipline, and on-field decision-making. Social media threads are alive with fan-generated scenarios, imagining explosive catches, long touchdowns, and highlight reels that would go viral in an instant, fueling narratives of a Waddle era in San Francisco. Behind the scenes, whispers suggest that discussions involve careful coordination between coaches, front office executives, and Waddle's representatives, balancing performance expectations with long-term team objectives. The rumor landscape portrays a multidimensional story, where athletic talent, strategic planning, and psychological dynamics converge, creating a compelling speculation that keeps the NFL world on edge, waiting for any sign that the whispers might crystallize into reality. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the San Francisco 49ers, make sure to subscribe to 49ers Zone and give this video a like. We always look forward to hearing your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.